Okay, first of all I'm going to take some latex and a dish. Let's see if I can get the big gummed up bit out the top. Okay, I'm going to pour some latex into a dish. Not too much because it will set and I don't want to set a whole bunch of it. Put the lid on so I don't have any problems with the rest. Then I'm going to take an old paintbrush. You want to use a paintbrush that you don't love anymore, otherwise you'll ruin a perfectly good brush. This one's just a really cheap naff one, and I'm going to use that first of all to paint on the teared up shapes in the middle, just applying it like I would face paint, just as neatly as I can, which is why I chose a fairly small brush. Just adding it's just these big sort of teardrop shapes. I did do a Mystique look before, but that didn't work out so well. And then I'm going to add like a diamondy shape here. There's like a sort of triangular shape there. I'm not going to be precise and copy every single shape because there are millions of them, and obviously when they did it on the actual X-Men makeup, obviously it's all sheets of prosthetic, so they didn't do this individually. And I don't want to be here all night, so I'm going to sort of simplify the design a bit. I'm going to copy like the main characteristics, but I'm not going to be exact with every single splodge and line. Otherwise I would be here for about a week doing this. Just try and get it as balanced as you can. And if you mess up the shape, you can just scrape it off and start again if needs be. As long as you work on it while it's fairly wet, you'll be alright. You'll have problems if you try and correct anything once the latex is dry. I'm not going to worry too much if I've got slight streaky bits or anything at the minute, because I'm going to do 2 coats of this. This is as fiddly as anything on your own head. Obviously it doesn't flow as easy as paint. Especially when you've got a slightly wrinkly forehead. And obviously as the brush gets clogged up with latex and the latex sets on the brush, it's not going to work as well. And once it sets on the brush, it isn't coming off, which is why I've sacrificed a brush that I don't like for this tutorial. And where it's disappearing, that's just where it's drying. So let's have a look, what do I want to do next? Oh, there's like some circular splodges in there. I'm not going into my hairline because it hurts to get it off after. And we've got our first wonky bit. Well, really wonky bit, so that's got to go. Oh! Excuse me. Oh, sneeze again. I think that's from when I face painted my face for the last tutorial. I had face paint on the end of my nose. So of course now I've cleaned all my nose, it's made me sneeze a bit. Okay, if it looks slightly out of focus, I don't know why. I think it is just because the lighting's going. What I've done is I've gone over and over the latex splodges and dashes. The ones where they stick out a bit further, I've done about 4 or 5 coats on those, and then the rest I've done about 2 or 3. Just add more and more latex till it sticks out as far as you want. And then I've got some blue face paint, which I'm going to apply over the top. And I'm not applying too much water to the paint so it comes out quite dark. I think I've just smudged a latex blob. Maybe. And that'll do. Fluffy-ish brush. And I'm going to, first of all, just put a bit of black on the eye. Just want to darken the eye a little bit. Like that. Same on the other eye. Now I would put like black eyeliner there if I was doing it on a friend or something. I can't wear eyeliner because I have like an allergic reaction to it. If I put it on, my eyes will be like out here tomorrow, so I can't put it on. But just pretend that I've got black eyeliner on there. I'm going to put a bit of shadow on to try and darken it a bit, but I can't wear eyeliner unfortunately. I'm going to just try and darken it a bit. But yeah, so just pretend that I've got black eyeliner on. Because that looks like what they've just done on Jennifer Lawrence's makeup. They've just put black eyeliner on the waterline. But I can't wear that. I'm just going to go in anywhere where I've missed little bits with the paint. Just some little patches here and there. Just to make sure it's like all one solid colour. Okay. Just pretend my ears are blue, by the way. As I've already explained, my rook and my conch piercings are fairly new. I don't want to get face paint in them. My stretch lobes are only recently stretched, so I don't want to get face paint in those either. Otherwise I would paint them blue. So you just have to pretend that I did. I'm going to use a bit of black to shade where my collarbones are. Then all I've done is took a white eyeshadow and I've just highlighted here and there on the lumps and bumps. Just to sort of highlight them a bit, make them stand out a bit more. And then I've gone down my nose with a bit of white, just to highlight my nose and a bit along cheekbone. To highlight the cheekbones. I have found this to be the most awkward part of the whole thing, is highlighting these little areas, because you get a lot of like smudging. So I'm having to add the little highlight and then dust off any extra white from around the edges of each little bump, dash. So basically you add the highlight, blend it in a bit, and then rub off from around the edges. Like that. And that's it. Hope you enjoyed the tutorial and thank you for watching.